35, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. They get 16 on that connection. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. Here's Jones. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down. Fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level like that,
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. One into the hands of Jefferson.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually,
and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
He'll start at the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down the 21-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. We are through 1. It's the Vikings with the edge. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson on the move left. Now he'll run it. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays. And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson. Open man. That's Bateman downfield. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's inside the 25. What a terrific run. They finally bring him down at the 15-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. An even 40 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Ready?
Back near his goal line, Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Give to Jones, heading right. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. Well, that help's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, That's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out of the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They're on the 27-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he will score. Justice Hill, touchdown, Ravens.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second and 19 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, Jackson exiting the pocket right. He's going to be brought down short of the first down by a couple of yards. Gain of 9, but it is fourth down.
Gain of 9. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. works out as they convert on 4th down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, run play. This is Hill. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Mekhi Blackman there for the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. On the option, they give it to Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7.
And anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Vikings 28-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. Play action now. Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. On the give, here's Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be.
And he's in. I'd say unlikely. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back? Or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this third down.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of that one. Falls incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to lead to a 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They're running on 1st down with Henry. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back at the 44-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Big strides, look at him go! And they're gonna get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Jackson looking to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the ball away behind them, force the sack in the ensuing play, and go right back to the track.
That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
A 23-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. On the return is Rocker. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, it's trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
2nd down and 3. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for Baltimore.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched the shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed. And they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And able to get this out to the 25. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
For first down, he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On play action, Prescott. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Prescott. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Prescott now from the 50. It's caught. Tolbert. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll go down at the 28.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Screen play set up for Williams. Yeah, he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott from the gun on third. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 29 yards. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't fit it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, it's still sold down to earth. Want to do it, we can do it on the
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Hey, stop. We go. Block 20.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. and Gibbs will get it. A solid stiff arm. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
17.
Now gone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Gone. Well, he is caught by Laporta. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally.
Another Lions. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gibbs is into the end zone. A touchdown, Lions. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Now the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
At their own 6-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Prescott. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Prescott down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
First down, Cowboys.
Prescott to throw it. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw is Prescott. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
3rd down and 6.
3rd down.
Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he goes out right around the 39. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
4 yards. It's now 4th down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going right back to Ferguson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
So if you're just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Prescott from the gun. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 66.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Final play of the half. Prescott eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Well, now how about this return? And good starting field position. They get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
Well, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
180! 11. Orange, orange.
Just beating the play clock is gone. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
180, shell, 14, 2, 76, tell him, 76.
On 4th down, Goff. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Black 20. Value. Hold on. Check. Hey, 70.
Now it's gone.
Goes out left. It's caught by Williams.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
39 yards.
And the Lions have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays right after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return, nearly down into the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First down.
Prescott yet again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Well, he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right.
We'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Aubrey now for the PAT.
And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, Plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Hard ball. 180. Hey, kill.
They'll fake the give. Now gone.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now Prescott. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
Miles Sanders, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 18.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
First and goal, Dallas.
Here we go. First and goal.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
6-yard line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Now Dak.
Left side here to Sanders. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off now on the other sideline to start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
We go tonight. 180.
Goff now to throw. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
We constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this.
A live look there at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the gun, Smith. Catch is made down the right sideline. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
All set now for the kickoff. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Looking for for his back, Devon Achane there. And that'll bring up second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Go ahead. All right, go.
Two and out from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I just showed you I could do yours.
Has him on the quick hitter. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down. Here's Tua. It's his running back. Escapes a defender. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This throw is caught. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Tyreek Hill to touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on the opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Take over first down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7 yards there, that brings up second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2. Another give here to Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
2 yards on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. It's completed right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. This one finds Thornton. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up.
It's fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, it's Smith. This one's come. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 7. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd and 10 now. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. It's a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Back to Genty. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
A gain of 14.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Marshall.
That's just excellent dime coverage. Excellent dime defense right there. Quarterback, he's going to see a defender in coverage no matter where he looks. The end goal is making him force a throw when he shouldn't, and then capitalizing on the mistake with a turnover.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
What's it? Hey, 20, TX.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Finds him over the middle. He's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. It's a touchdown. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Smith on first down. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets them up now at the 38. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down. From the gun, Smith. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. He'll throw it. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Washington now to return. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Finds the in route complete. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Well, you can scratch that one from the playbook, and you're not going to call it again if you can't impact the D-tackle. You just saw him sitting right there. He was ready for a feast, and he buried that draw before it could get started.
Hey, Turbo 1. 21G.
2 and out from the gun. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are tackled close to their own end zone. But the important thing is they got that football back. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins going to turn this well into the red zone before he's brought down. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage. Just because you're worried about taking a safety, you still got to stand, you got to deliver.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jermaine Pratt picks it. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Tagovailoa headed out right, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. sack going to cost them some yardage.
Well, now this is certainly going to make second and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now second and goal situation.
After the sack, another pass on second down. This throw is cut. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup.
On third and goal, it's Tagovailoa. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a lead just before the end of the third. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's completed right side. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. This one's taken in by Thornton. Running in the red zone. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. The throw is caught. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. And again, it's Smith. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Washington now to return. In the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 3 now.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
He's back to throw. Finds his back. A-chain. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Solo left Zion.
Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that brings up 4th and long. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate. That's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down carry for A.J. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. Gets this one to Waller. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. He'll look to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back's dream, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Setting up to pass. The back's got it. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Sanders all set to send it away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First down, Raiders.
Smith on first down. Chased out to his right. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. From the gun, Smith. Put the body on the line for his team. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Check 58.
He's throwing for it. And this is caught. Oh, he gets the 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Dolphins 28.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10.
Watch it, Oscar.
Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Yeah, ready. Ready, T. 20, TX.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. It's a big strike to Hill. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got one more shot.
2-yard line.
An entire game coming down to this try by Jason Sanders. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. That one just too short. You needed a bit more power in it. And they failed to claim that lead. They're still down by a point. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, Every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.